Welcome to the Sport on Pulse. Hello, I'm Gary Al Smith, and today we are going into the story that made headlines yesterday. Kenichi Yachuhachi admits that walking out of the club's board meeting was not a good idea. He's been speaking to us and our sister station, Asempa Fm. But first, let's check out this story on myjoyonline.com. It says, Heart of Oak insists Kenichi Yachuhachi is still at post. As you would know, yesterday there was a marathon meeting where Heart of Oak's board met to decide his fate. There had been a lot of allegations from board members that he was showing gross disrespect to the club, and so he had to go. Now the story says that board member of Heart of Oak, Frank Nelson, has rubbished claims that the board held a meeting to discuss the future of Kenichi. Now reports in the media were rife that the Japanese American would be given the sack following a slumping form as well as insubordination by the coach. But Frank Nelson, who doubles as a member of the strategy committee, has debunked all rumors. So that's the story, and as you can see, it says, I don't know where that news came from, and seriously, I was amazed to have heard that in the media. We only met to discuss the first round, did a general assessment of the team, looked at how we can improve things going forward. Kenichi is still our coach, and we have not taken any decision on whether to part ways with him. Fourth in the league and 3 points behind leaders who are all stars. We'll do some analysis on the situation shortly, but let's listen to Kenichi himself speak, and then we do some analysis.
Well, there are several questions and accusations you just made now, and I'd like to make sure that it's clear. I walk out of a meeting only once in April. The reason is because I don't get used to 3 hours meeting. Where I'm coming from, meeting lasts anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So I've been doing my best, and yeah, I walk away once. 3 hours for me, it's a very, very, very long and way too long, but that's how it's been done. I'm doing my best to get used to it. But at least that, except that one meeting I walk away, I never walked away. In May, there was a meeting and I attended. It really lasted 3 hours and 15 minutes, but I was there.
Okay, you said the first time you attended the meeting was
no, first time that I walk away. And
the first time you walk away? And why did you walk away?
As I said, I'm not used to 3 hours meeting.
3 hours meeting?
Correct.
What kind of meeting was it? Was it a technical meeting? Were you meeting the board? Were you meeting the management? What kind of meeting was it that lasted 3 hours?
Well, that's internal information. I can't really tell you, but it's
Asempa Fm.
We had. And I can tell you what we discussed or who was there. I'm not here to leak information, what we should keep internally. But I'm just saying that, our meetings is lasting very, very long time in my idea. It's my first time in Ghana, and I'm trying to adjust to the culture. I'm trying to adjust to how the Heart of Oak operates. I'm one of the employees, and, I'm now bigger than the club. And I'm doing my best, but sometimes I just can't do it. And it's only once, and I hope that everyone will
Asempa Fm.
Walk away in April.
So are you saying you walk away on only one occasion?
Yes.
Only one occasion that you walk away?
Yes.
And that was the first time you attended the meeting?
No.
That was it the second time?
No.
Or it was one of the numerous meetings that you decided to walk away?
Well, I think you are changing the question here. Did you ask me my first time I attended a meeting?
No.
Excuse me. I'm just here for Asempa FM.
It's part of it's part of the group. It's part of the group. Don't worry.
Asempa FM.
All I'm saying is I have attended many meetings.
Many meetings,
yes, and all of them are just so long. Okay.
All of them are just so long.
Yeah, but okay. I think it's how it's been done here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to adjust, and I arrived here when end of October, and all the long meetings that I have attended, I walk away only once in April. So which is November, December, January, February,
Asempa FM.
After 6 months, I walk away once.
So the most talked about manager in the league saying that he did walk away from a meeting once in April, but things have been sorted and they are going. Now, Kwekuahin joins me in the studio now. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, welcome, guys.
You listened to that interview this morning. You heard about the marathon meeting yesterday. Do you have a sense that Hearts are moving forward from this?
Certainly they should move forward. I was actually in the studio when he was having the interview, and one thing that cuts across is he's a principled person. He knows what he wants, he knows what he's about, and he will go for what he wants. The problem with House of Oak now is a case of communication problems because of cultural differences. Both parties can sit down and then settle it. It's not a big issue at all.
Okay, all right. So that's the issue. Tell us the story about the cameras. You would have wondered if he was in, and for those of you who know where the location of Asempa FM is, just across the street from here. And you might have thought that we would have a camera in studio.
Yes, so there was a camera on Kenichi, and like, hey, I thought we decided to talk about only radio. So that's buttresses the point that once again Kenichi is a principled person.
Because apparently the producers told him that it was only going to be a radio
show, and then so he decided, and just in the middle of an interview, a camera pops up, and then he just stops answering the questions, and then asks the host of the show, I thought we were discussing only on radio. So it's really a principled person. He's the type of people we need going forward in the league. They need to call the shots and score everything as it is. All
right, Kweku, thank you very much for your time. We wanted to do a bit on a couple of other issues, but we are out of time. Thank you very much for joining us on the Sport on Pulse. Later, we'll do the AFCON wrap, even as the Black Stars get ready to play Mauritius on Sunday. I'm Gary Al Smith. Later.